Welcome back, you fucking beauties. Today's main topic for the podcast we're looking at today is top 10 fitness trends on TikTok of 2025. TikTok is awesome for a great many things. Watching AI slop of cats play the fiddle, watching dads do stupid TikTok dances and falling on their face, and listening to moms complain about Chick-fil-A. But what about fitness? Is it a good enough tool to help find the perfect workouts and fitness tips to bring your gym game up to the next level? From Bush League to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I've seen a lot of stupid shit on there, mostly from my own fucking page, to be honest. But can this evil app be harnessed for good? If only there was some way to tell and compile this information. Luckily for us, theproteinworks.com, along with fitness expert Fraser Richardson, was able to do that heavy lifting for us and list out the top 10 wellness and fitness trends of 2025 on TikTok. We're going to go through all 10 and look at each one and decide whether it's worth your time or if it's just more TikTok bullshit. My money's on bullshit, but who knows? I have been wrong before. It has been known to happen. Rare as it is, it does fucking happen. I mean, I am twice divorced, so I don't always get it right. Ugh. Usually third time's a charm, though, so there's that. So with that, let's jump into the top 10 TikTok gym trends, and if they work, are they worth it, or do they belong in last episode's gym crimes? Number 1 on the list today, we're looking at vibration plates. Just what the fuck is a vibration plate? Apparently the way it's supposed to work is exactly like it sounds.
Tell me you're easily influenced without telling me you're easily influenced. I'll go first. What is this? I don't know.
What the fuck? Apparently the way it's supposed to work is exactly like it sounds. It's a plate or a platform like you just saw that you stand on, and it produces high frequency whole body vibrations to stimulate the muscles and shake up your workout. It claims to boost fat burn, tone muscles, and improve circulation, all while you stand, squat, or stretch. Now, shit like this has been around for literally forever. Like those old machines with the belt that goes around your waist and just shakes from the 1950s. That was bullshit. And so is this, I think, for the most part. Here's the thing. A vibration plate will activate your muscles, but only slightly, like barely, because of something called reflexive contractions, which are involuntary. Rapid muscle contractions that are a response to a stimulus, such as a stretch, and do not require conscious thought. They are part of the body's reflex arc and are crucial for functions like posture maintenance and protecting muscles from injury. The most common example is the muscle stretch reflex, also called the deep tendon reflex, which is tested clinically using a reflex hammer, like a knee-jerk reflex. You know, when the doctor's got that boink and makes your knee go whoop. That. But this is muscle activation, so fucking low tier, it's not even worth counting as stimulation. Definitely doesn't replace a workout. It won't burn any significant calories, and it's definitely not going to give you abs while you scroll your TikTok feed. I know. Sad. Now, will it help circulation? Sure. Great for a warm-up? I mean, if you want to. A fat loss machine? Just fucking no. Absolutely not. Final verdict? It's a fun gimmick, but not much more. 3 out of 10 on the fine-tuned scale, maybe even 2. You could use it to warm up if you wanted, but honestly, the best warm-up you could ever do for a workout is the movement you're going to do for that workout, just with lighter weight, even no weight. Now, this doesn't discount the significance of other vibration therapies. There are excellent rehabilitation methods that can help with all kinds of different motor maladies, such as shockwave therapy, a non-invasive treatment that uses high-energy sound waves to stimulate the body's natural healing processes for conditions like plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis, and tennis elbow. Really great for that shit. It works by promoting blood flow, breaking down scar tissue, and reducing pain by desensitizing nerve endings. But that's a lot more niche than just standing on a vibrating pad and expecting to get jacked or thin. All right, number 2, we're looking at reformer Pilates. I had to look this one up because I don't even know what the fuck this thing was or how it differs from normal Pilates. So let's take a look.
If I could only do one leg day for the rest of my life, this would be it. Let's go. Starting with a nice big heavy floor lunge. 1 foot on the carriage, 1 foot on the floor. From here, we're going to stay low for a froggy press. The way I feel this in my glutes, especially after those lunges, is unmatched. We're going to bring that carriage foot straight to the floor for a reverse lunge with a knee drive, holding and pulsing from a curtsy to a reverse. And we're going to hop straight on top of the reformer, go for a carriage lunge into a scooter. Then we'll stay low, just work the scooters on their own. At this point, your booty cheeks should be on fire, so let's finish with some legs and straps. We'll start with a straight leg sweep, add a little leg press, then we'll finish with the leg press before coming into a side lay for some fire hydrants. As you can see, we've also added a leg press at the top of this one as well, so 1 fire hydrant.
Okay. Reformer Pilates is a full body workout that uses a specialized machine called a reformer to provide resistance for exercises. It is a low-impact form of exercise that claims to improve strength, flexibility, balance, and posture using a sliding carriage, springs, straps, and a foot bar to provide a versatile and adaptable workout. TikTok loves to claim it trains you without bulking, tones your core, lengthens your muscles, cures cancer, makes you a sandwich, drives the kids to school, blah, blah, fucking blah. Only here's the thing. I have nothing against Pilates, and I think if you're doing any movement or activity at all that gets your body moving, that's a good thing. That's great. That's a terrific start. However, when it claims to do more than what it actually can do, that's when I have a fucking issue with it. For instance, muscles only lengthen when you stretch them, not during Pilates. But I will give credit where it's due. Reformer Pilates is legitimate for core endurance, mobility training, improving posture, learning body awareness, or if you want low-impact movements that can still be challenging. It's not going to build big glutes or delts, but as an accessory training, sure, why not? It could work. Verdict, I will give this 6 out of 10, and I'll even give it a 7 if you pair it with actual resistance training. TikTok trend number 3, jeffing. I had to look this up because I thought jeffing was when you quote Channing Tatum in 21 Jump Street. My name is Jeff. Apparently that is not the case. Jeffing is where you alternate running and walking and is trending hard on TikTok, especially with beginners. Let's take a look. I thought she was actually showing her doing it.
Try different ratios, go out on a run, see what works for you.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest here. This one's actually fantastic. Running for an entire hour sounds like pure hell to me, and I'm a gym rat. I love the gym. I'm there sometimes 2-3 times a day. So to somebody who's completely new to this shit, I can't even imagine how fucking terrible it sounds to run for 60 minutes straight. Jeffing might be one of the best ways to get into cardio safely and still feel somewhat accomplished. It reduces joint stress, builds endurance, keeps your heart rate in a sustainable zone, and helps people stay consistent. If traditional running destroys your soul like it does mine, jeffing might be the way to save it. Verdict? Jeffing actually gets 9 out of 10 on the fine-tuned scale. One of the biggest beginner cardio methods out there. TikTok got this one right. Good job, for once. Well done, TikTok. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Number 4 on the top 10 Number 4 on the top 10 TikTok fitness trends of the year, cold plunging or ice baths. I know you've seen this one already. Every alpha bro on the internet swears by the cold plunge and the let me freeze my balls off for dopamine trend. If you don't know what it is, though, it's right there in the name. But cold plunging is the practice of submerging your entire body in cold water, typically for a few minutes at a time, and can be done in various settings like bathtubs, specialized tanks, or natural bodies of water. It is also known as cold water immersion, CWI, and is used for both physical recovery and mental wellness, though scientific evidence for some benefits is not existent or still developing. Now, this one does have some science behind it, parts of it anyway. You do get a dopamine spike, although it's temporary and short-lived. It does reduce inflammation. I mean, obviously, ever since your mom gave you a bag of frozen peas when you sprained your foot that one time, you knew that shit. It can also help your muscles recover from endurance events and challenge your mental resilience, because you have to have some iron fucking will to do it. I am not one of those people. But here's what TikTok leaves out, and it's crucial. If you lift weights, cold plunging is the worst thing you could do. Do not cold plunge immediately after your workout, or you will kill that inflammation signal that you actually need for hypertrophy to get bigger muscles. So if you're going to do this shit, save the ice bath for the morning or during your rest days if you want bigger muscles. Keep them away from this when you want your working out. If you want bigger muscles, keep away from this when you're working out.
Good morning, guys. It's day 845 of taking an ice bath every single day. It's 0 degrees Celsius out here this morning. The water temperature is a tenebrous 3 degrees
Tenebrous.
Celsius.
That's a word.
We're going to do 5 minutes in the ice bath this morning.
5 fucking
Like always,
minutes?
my friends, it's going to be a good day.
That's cold plunging.
Success isn't the number in your bank account. It's not how loud the applause gets or how many followers you have.
A little bit of motivation from them too on top of it, I guess. I guess you'd have to talk yourself through some shit if you're going to pull that off. The verdict on this one, I don't know. We'll give it 7 out of 10 for wellness. I mean, it'll definitely alert you for the rest of the day. But if you're going for muscle growth, which, fine-tuned fitness is kind of what the podcast is about, it's a 3 out of 10 for muscle growth. If you time it wrong, if you do it on the opposite end of the day, maybe. I don't know. Trend number 5 on our top 10. We're halfway through it. This is breath work. Breath work is everywhere right now on TikTok. Before workouts, after workouts, during meditation, during ice baths. But what the fuck is it? It involves users sharing and demonstrating breathing exercises, often with calming or upbeat music to reduce stress and promote mental well-being. Common techniques include accessible 4-7-8 breathing method, which involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 7 seconds, and exhaling for 8. And box breathing, where users focus on inhaling, holding, and exhaling for equal counts. So let's take a look at this one.
You're going to do 30 to 40 breaths. Straight spine. It's going to be powerful but relaxed. You're breathing in and letting your breath drop. It's just let it drop out of you. So this is the process of the breath. You're going to start at the base of your spine, into your belly, chest, neck, head. Really focus on the energy of your breath going through these parts of your body, especially in your brain. Exhale, you drop it out and reverse it all the way back down. Up through the back of the spine, down through the front. On the very last breath, let out all of your air on the exhale, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds, 2 minutes, however long you can. And when you absolutely need to take a breath, go back in more, and more, until you fill it all the way up. Hold that for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And while you're holding that last inhale, you're going to squeeze your perineum, the muscle that you use to stop your pee stream. You're going to squeeze that as tight as you can, and imagine like you're pressurizing and squeezing this tube up your spine of cerebrospinal fluid.
I just wanted to see him do it on here, but his pee stream. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. But is this bullshit? I mean, the way he was talking about it kind of seems a little far-fetchy, but honestly, this might surprise you, but breath work in itself is absolutely viable and not bullshit. I mean, every society has some sort of breathing meditation in its history, usually coupled with meditation. Every religion and culture spouts some sort of benefit to meditation and breathing methods, but according to science, there's value in it as well. Controlled breathing techniques have been shown in numerous studies to influence the autonomic nervous system, helping to manage stress and improve health markers. Slow, deep breathing activities activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response, which helps lower stress hormones like cortisol, reduce heart rate, and decrease feelings of anxiety or depression. Studies have found that breath work, particularly cycle sighing, can significantly enhance positive mood and concentration. Now, some self-proclaimed gurus may make unsubstantiated claims that breathwork can cure serious illness like cancer, which is not supported by science and can be a sign of a scam. No shit. But breathwork in itself should be viewed as a complementary tool, not a replacement for professional medical treatment, as long as the breathwork is taken for what it is. then there are significant benefits to its practice. It's being linked to reducing stress, bringing down cortisol levels, helping sleep, mental clarity, even helping post-workout recovery by shifting your body into rest and digest mode. What it does not do, however, it does not burn calories, it does not build muscle, and it does not cure disease. But for recovery and mental wellness, it's fantastic. Verdict on this one is a strong 8 out of 10 if you take it for what it is, as a stress and meditation tool. Number 6, backwards walking. What is backwards walking? Take a guess. It's exactly what it says it is. It's walking fucking backwards. Backwards walking, or retro walking, involves walking backward as a form of exercise to improve balance, strength, and posture, and to burn more calories.
A little over a year ago, I posted a video of me talking about the benefits of walking backwards. When I had posted that video, I had only been doing this for 1 month, but even within that 1 month, I saw a lot of improvement in my knee health, joint health, my posture, and all of that fun stuff. Now here I am 1 year later, and here are all the differences that I've noticed after doing this long term. First things first, the reason I wanted to test this out was for my knee and joint health. I was dealing with a lot of weird issues at the time, runner's knee specifically, so I was dealing with a lot of discomfort.
There you go. Pretty easy to figure out what the fuck that is. This trend is popular on TikTok and Instagram and is supported by claims that it can be easier on the knees than forward walking. It is also used in physical therapy and athletic training for cross-training and rehabilitation. People claim it fixes knee pain, and shockingly, they might not be wrong. According to science, walking backwards strengthens your VMO, the teardrop quad muscle, which helps stabilize the kneecap. Backward walking targets the glutes, hamstrings, and calves more than walking forward, leading to a more comprehensive workout. It can reduce pressure on the knee joint and has been shown to help with knee pain. Since you can't see what's behind you, backward walking also demands more balance, more coordination, which can help improve spatial awareness. This increased need for balance encourages you to keep your back straight, which can help correct posture over time. The unusual motion challenges your brain to adapt, improving cognitive functions like problem solving and memory. The need to pay attention to your surroundings and your body's movements requires greater concentration, engaging the mind. Athletic trainers apparently have been using this for years for rehab. TikTok just caught up. And I guess so did I. Walking backwards. Who knew? Not me. The verdict on this motherfucker is 9 out of 10 on the fine-tuned scale, which is fucking insane to me that this one turned out to be as valid as it was. Number 7. Trend number 7 is TikTok's favorite new sport, paddle. And I know what you're thinking, because it's the same thing I was fucking thinking. What the fuck is paddle? I'll show you. That's paddle. Paddle is a hybrid of tennis and squash, essentially. Played on a smaller court with glass walls that are part of the game. The walls add a unique strategic element, and the underhand serve makes it easier to start than tennis. And for some reason, TikTokers seem to think this is the hottest new activity to play to get active and have fun doing it. Paddle is going crazy viral right now, especially in Europe and Latin America. And TikTok makes it look like the ultimate fitness hack. But is it legit? Honestly, yeah, I mean, this one's fucking easy. Paddle is awesome. The concept, anyway. I would never, because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But if active sports is your thing and you want something to get you moving, paddle could be a good start. It's cardio disguised as fun, which is the worst kind of cardio, or the best. Great for burning calories, great for coordination, great for people who hate normal cardio. Is it building muscle? No. Is it amazing for general fitness? Abso-fucking-lutely. Verdict? It's an easy 10. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the fine-tuned scale, because fun workouts equal consistent workouts. If you have fun doing it, you're going to keep doing it. That's what makes it so good. You'll keep coming back. This one's a smash. Well done. Trend number 8 of 2025's TikTok fitness trends. Ice baths. But Dave, you already did cold plunges. Yes, and I already roasted that fucking thing. But the classic in-home ice bath deserves its own shout-out, because that saw a blow up on TikTok as well. The benefits are the same as they are as the cold plunges. Good from inflammation, good for mood, if you're a sociopath, I guess. Good for recovery from endurance training, but again, not good post-weightlifting, because we want that inflammation to help with the muscle growth. So the verdict here is the same as the cold plunge. 7 out of 10 for wellness, 3 out of 10 for muscle growth. Don't do it if you're trying to get huge. Trend number 9, we're nearing down the end of our list today. Next up is Yoga Flow. Yoga Flow TikToks are everywhere right now. Super aesthetic, super peaceful, super vibey. And yoga is incredible. For what it is. That's the thing. A lot of stuff is great if you just use it for what it's great for and not try to sell it as something else. Yoga Flow differs from vanilla yoga by transitioning the positions dynamically from one pose to the next in a single continuous fluid sequence. Or say it with me, flow. Let's take a look. So instead of holding the poses, he's flowing through them one after another continuously. That's all it is. That's all it is. Instead of holding poses for a long time, you just flow from one to the next, creating a sense of motion. The trend on TikTok involves users sharing short videos of themselves performing dynamic and fluid sequences of yoga poses, often synchronized with music or calming audio. This trend highlights the connection between movement and breath, with each inhale and exhale linked to a specific part of the flow, creating a moving meditation. These flows can be full-body routines, targeted to specific areas like the hips, or designed for a particular mood, such as a calming sunrise flow. You know, what it's great for: mobility, flexibility, managing stress, breath control, body awareness. What it is not great for: fat loss or building muscle. So depending on what you're using it for, will affect how beneficial this is to you. However, if you do this and pair it with weightlifting, you're basically unstoppable. The verdict here is 8 out of 10 for wellness on the fine-tuned scale, but as a standalone workout, it gets a 6, maybe high 5. Okay, now to our last TikTok fitness trend of 2025 that blew up this year. Number 10, and these are in no particular order. It's rucking. What the fuck is rucking? Sounds dirty to me. What the ruck? Does that work? It works. Ruck off. Rucking is walking with weighted backpack. It's a military term, literally just walking with weight in a backpack.
What is rucking? Rucking, in the simplest way I can answer this question in one sentence, is carrying load for distance. Now, I'm sure we can imagine that human beings have been carrying things forever, since the beginning of time. In a more modern sense, why is it called rucking? The word rucksack is where that term rucking comes from. So rucksacks are these large backpacks that are generally going to be carried by different branches of the military.
There. So you get a general idea of what that is. What is rucking? It's just walking with weight in a backpack. Literally. Now, is rucking worth it? Yes. Honestly, TikTok fucking nailed it with this one. This will get you shredded. Let me break it down for you, though. I'm 225 pounds, depending on the day. So my body needs about 2,500 calories to maintain its current weight. No loss, no gain, just maintaining what I already have. If I wanted to lose weight and shred down, I would have to put myself into a caloric deficit. 500 calories would be a good number, bringing me down to 2,000. I would have to eat about 2,000 calories a day to burn some fat and get some weight loss in. Or I could make myself heavier. If I'm 225 pounds and my body needs 2,500 calories to carry that weight around all day, if I put 25 pounds in a backpack and carry that around all day, I'm essentially making my body carry around 250 pounds all day, which means it's going to need more calories to adjust for that extra energy expenditure. But if I don't up my calorie intake to make up for that extra weight, then I'm technically in a caloric deficit without actually being in a deficit. Makes sense? You see the math here? This might be the best one on the list. Now, while a backpack full of weight may be a little impractical outside of a brisk walk or hike once a fucking day, here's something that's a little more functional: a weighted vest. It's just a vest, and you put weights in it. It's got pockets. You can get them on Amazon for like $80 to $100 or something, depending on the weight you get with it. And you wear it around all day to simulate the same thing. This is one I'm actually going to be trying here. I wanted to do this for a while. So I'm going to be doing that in the new year. And it's been on my list. Walking everywhere with a weighted vest on. Whether it's a vest or a backpack, though, you'll burn more calories when you walk. build leg endurance, strength, posture, and it's super fucking easy to do for beginners. You don't get joint stress of running, but you get the calorie burn of running's little cousin. It won't build big muscles, but for fat burn and cardio, this one is fucking ace. So the verdict on the fine-tuned scale, rucking gets a 10. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of fucking 10. One of the most underrated forms of cardio. If you want to lose weight, but you don't think you can decrease your calories, get a weighted vest, get a backpack, put some weight in it. Do that once or twice a day. You'll fucking shred. You will shred. So there you go. 10 TikTok trends analyzed with science, experience, and just a touch of roasting. Some of these trends are actually incredible and it turned out to be a lot better than I thought they were going to be. Some are harmless fun, and some should probably be illegal. Use TikTok for inspiration, not education. I mean, unless it's my TikTok page, then you're fine. Go do that now. Go follow that now. And remember, if a trend looks too magical or too extreme, it probably is. There's a good chance. Now I want to hear from you. What are some fitness trends you saw this year that either impressed you or just pissed you off to no end? DM me, drop them in the comments. I want to hear about it. I want to see what you were looking at and let me know. I want to check them out. We'll go over them in a future episode.